My name is Vincent Chapeaux. I'm almost 32 years old. I'm coming from Liège originally, but I've been living in Brussels and working at the Université Libre de Bruxelles for like a few years now. I'm PhD. I had a PhD in political science, international relations. I work in a Center of International Law here in Brussels, and I'll be going to NYU next year to pursue research in international law in general and theory of international law. Because we disagree. So that was the thing, actually. We had like a view of the theory of international law here, I would say in Brussels, in Europe, and in the French-speaking world in general, so they don't share it or not totally with us. So disagreement is always a good start of a research, so you can actually talk to people and try to understand why you do not agree, because the fact that you do not agree is not really important. The thing is to find exactly what you want to do, what they want to do, and what you can share together. So the idea is to go there and to understand the American point of view and to hopefully try to make them understand mine and to like forge some cultural identity together as to the theory of international law and see how we can build bridges together. So that's the idea. Well, first you have to dare. As for me, I wasn't really into, okay, in my life, I'm going to go to Harvard or MIT, and that's kind of normal. You know, it was just like, well, it's probably other people that do that, but not me. But at the end, you go step by step, and then you think, okay, well, I should probably go somewhere else to change my views about what I'm doing. And then, well, the United States seems like a good choice, and then you see what they're doing actually over there. And step by step, you realize that people are quite open, and then you send an email to a professor you know because he's been writing things you know about. And then, as they're usually really friendly, they probably say to you yes, or if they don't, they probably say to you, okay, but I'm not available, or it's not a very good idea, but try that people. And don't forget to ask not only if you can go to work with them, but also if it's not possible, how would you recommend in your field? And sometimes you end up like discovering people you never know or you've never read anything about, but then you begin to read what they've been doing, and it's like quite interesting, and then you learn. So you have to dare, start early, of course, and it takes a whole big year to do that. Start early and go to see if it works or not, and try different things as well. So not just only one horse, but like bet on like 5 of them, because like people have other things to do than to welcome you to the United States. So sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, and don't take it personally, because usually that's not much to do with what you're actually doing, but their agenda, their schedule. So in my field, there were like 3 or 4 possibilities, and I targeted NYU because I'm going with my wife actually, and like she's a jazz singer, so it would be easier to go to New York than other places. But it was like, and New York was not only for the city, but for the research center, kind of my top shows. There were like 2 of them, probably Harvard and NYU. And at the end, like so happened that everything led to NYU. So sometimes it's just like by chance, you know, you have plans and then you see where life is leading you. So sometimes it's New York. I hope it's going to be great.